Who got the power?
Welcome to the 20th tutorial on Theme D. We will be looking at a country's role in the UN, humanitarian action, and how peacekeeping forces help with refugees and child soldiers. Keeping peace around the world is one of the aims of the UN. When war breaks out and people are suffering, the UN's Security Council discusses what to do. Member countries benefit from being a part of a worldwide organization that wants to protect human rights and keep the peace. As part of the membership, countries promise to provide soldiers, if needed, to deal with peacekeeping across the world. A member pays money to contribute to the UN's budget. The aim is to make sure that the organization is not dependent on one country. The amount they contribute depends on how rich they are, therefore richer countries pay more than poorer ones. As a reminder of what you learned in the last tutorial, there are 5 permanent members of the Security Council and 10 elected members who serve for 2 years. The Security Council is based in New York. People all over the world are denied their human rights when war starts. UN soldiers, who come from member countries, are sent in to help solve the problems. For more than 50 years, the UN High Commission on Refugees has been helping people who have been forced from their homes. The agency's first job was after World War II when the refugee crisis spread to Africa, Asia and then back to Europe. In total, the agency has helped around 50 million refugees to restart their lives. When civil war broke out in Liberia, 340,000 people escaped, trying to find safety. Once the peacekeeping forces established peace, the UN Refugee Agency began to bring them home. The UN High Commission for Refugees also worked with communities to rehabilitate and build schools, water and sanitation systems, shelter, bridges and roads, which were all badly damaged during the 14-year war. Child soldiers in African countries are often looked after by the UN and educated so they can fit into society again. Often their families can't be found. In the exam, you might be asked to explain how the UN Security Council helps countries after war.